welcome to the show. My name is Clau and my guest today is Sam Fernando. Hi Sam, how are you? Good to see
I'm well, Clau. How are you?
you. Good, thanks. I'll give a quick introduction about your background before we start. Sam is the learning and leadership leader at Oricon, an engineering design and advisory company with a long-standing history. We very much share the passion for leadership, and Sam is specifically deeply passionate about creating a system for leaders to thrive. And she's also known for stretching the boundaries of what is possible, being a continuous learner herself, and having an explorative state of mind. Sam is also an advisory board and group member at two top-tier universities in Melbourne, and I'm really excited to have you on the show. So welcome again. Shall we get started?
Yes, I do.
My first question, I'm really keen to hear from you, is what are the challenges that you've experienced and what opportunities do you see for yourself?
I think the challenges to date have been probably a little bit all in my mind around a story I think I had about myself, that I would really struggle not being around people constantly and creating in a workplace environment. But I've actually had the opportunity to find parts of myself that I actually never really knew existed. So the opportunities that are coming for that are really exciting, because I'm not actually sure what I'm going to become as a result.
Great.
It's all new. It's great.
And what opportunities do you see for yourself when you would shift those challenges?
I think without a doubt, I'm being more present and being more mindful about my intentions in this time.
Mm-hmm.
So using this time really to really be mindful about what I want to evolve into. As that saying is, never waste a good crisis. But I'm actually seeing this more as the greatest global simulation of all time, where we're really visible to what we can become.
Yeah, absolutely, beautifully said. And in those circumstances, where do you create, or how do you create your thinking power and focus?
I've been exploring like there's no tomorrow. So I have my podcasts on random sort. So I don't know who's going to chat to me in the shower every morning. I'm learning from so many different sources, reconnecting with nature. Oh my gosh, it just fills every being of me to be in nature. Yeah. Art, music, podcasts, and I think that is really what this time has been for me. Has been a really special time to reconnect with those creative elements.
Yeah, wonderful to hear. And how do you, if you are doing that, how are you reinventing yourself in these times?
I think what I've been kind of known for is, I guess, that sort of warrior of activist and agitator and being out there, kind of pushing ideas or pushing things. I definitely feel a very different energy about myself evolving around, I guess, being more present to what needs to come. And I think I'm just listening a whole lot more than I ever have before. And listening to the collective, because actually the wisdom's always been there. I think it's just now that we're really seeing what we're hoping to be able to see for the good of all of us going forward. So I just feel like a bit of a child again, really, to be very honest. I'm exploring like I haven't before in a very long time. A very playful feeling as well.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds great. And you can also apply that in leadership. It's just such a great trait to have. And when you are thinking about reinventing yourself and doing so so playfully, what risks are you willing to take?
I think one of the risks I think I have is really to challenge the story that I've always had about myself around, who I am and how I operate, and just be open to something else emerging around that. And letting go, I guess, of the pursuit of perfection is critical in this time. You know, I think we've all been well trained to sort of do the right and say the right things. But I think it's just being more open to kind of saying, I'm not sure what I'm thinking right now, but I'm just going to sit with that and let that emerge. And I think the other thing is, you know, exploring some little dreams that I've had in my soul for a very long time, that I need to sort of let out there and let out into the world.
And going forward, would you say that you will keep working on that dream going forward?
I think now is it's kind of presenting itself really loudly in this time. I think that's when you're quiet and you've got more time to sort of sit and be. Those little nagging thoughts now can't go away, and they're really front and centre. So for me, it's around prioritising some space for me to explore that, and really put the work in that really needs to be given to bring it to life. Yeah, so it's a commitment, and I just don't want to waste this time to kind of push that aside again and get busy again.
Yeah. Well, that's fantastic to hear, and I wish you well with the reflection and the dream, making it happen. Because I think we have that motto, making good things happen. It's so good for the soul, isn't it? So thanks so much for being on the show, Sam, and sharing your wisdom. Thanks everyone for listening again, and I see you next time. Keep shifting. See you then. Bye.
Thanks.